what's up, y'all? Audio only. This is my third take of this video. I kept yawning so much 'cause I'm so tired, y'all. I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning, man. I've been yawning like every minute I was yawning. I'm like, bro, I gotta stop. Like, I just didn't like it because I was yawning too much. But anyways, I'm gonna just make a short video for y'all. I'm in the truck. If you hear a noise in the background, I'm sorry. It's my pickup truck. I don't want to freeze it down. I ain't gonna freeze it down. But I got my heat going, so I need some heat in here because I'm feeling pretty good. But anyways, I want y'all to, if you're going to be alone this Valentine's Day, I want you to check out Starperry dolls, Starperry, or P-E-R-R-Y, I'm not sure if it's two R's or one R. Anyway, I want you to check out Starperry. They got some really good dolls. I mean, excellent dolls. Their quality is amazing, and they're not super expensive. I mean, when I say not super expensive, I mean you might have to drop maybe 2 bands on a doll. I mean, $2,000. I mean, some people say that's expensive. I mean, that is kind of expensive, but I mean, if you don't have at least $2,000 in the bank, I don't know what to say. But I know it's rough out here, but you know, at least save up, put a little penny jar or something, and save up. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I just want y'all to know that I really care about y'all, and I hope you care about me. You know what I mean? And I got me a little thing I do on Valentine's, or the day after Valentine's Day. I call it Valentine Day. You know, that's what I call it, Valentine Day. It's like a little something I come up with. It's for all the ones that are rejected and unwanted. You know, it's for us. You know, and I don't know why why people want to admit that dating is just terrible now. It's just a dumpster fire, and it's constantly getting worse. And they don't want to admit that it's getting worse. And that's the problem, because people won't own up to it and say, you know what, there's something going on. Why is 63% of young men single? 63% of young men are single because women don't want them. That's why. Women have so many options that why would they choose the guy that lives next door when they can get on a dating app and date a guy all the way in California somewhere, or all the way in Georgia, Atlanta, Georgia, or something. You know, they can be some country person, live up in West Virginia, and nothing against West Virginia. I actually love that state. You could be a country person, live all the way over there in West Virginia, and you're trying to figure out what the world's going on. And the woman can and she could be surrounded by a bunch of guys, but she says, you know what, these guys are no good, so I'm gonna get on a dating app and date somebody all the way from Texas. I'm like, what you gonna do that for? And she'll fly all the way out there to see this guy, give him head, give him all other kind of forms of sexual arousement, and she'll ignore all the guys that live across the street from her. You know, she won't mess with them guys. If she'll mess with somebody all the way in California, all the way in Texas, all the way in Atlanta, or Georgia, or, you know, Maine, Massachusetts. You go all over the state, screwing all over the place. You know what I mean? And that's the thing I don't understand. You know what? I just don't understand. Like, why do women do this? You know? So what I'm actually starting to realize is modern dating is screwed. It is cooked, and it's because of dating apps. That is why. I believe the government implemented dating apps because they know how women are. Now, this is gonna step on some toes. It's gonna ruffle some feathers, but I don't care. Spoiler warning, spoiler warning. If you are extremely sensitive, you need to leave the video right now. And I'll talk with you later. Peace out. If you are a very sensitive person. If you're very sensitive and you got the ego of a snowflake, you need to leave this video right now. You need to get up out of here, because you are going to cry. Or get close to it. Or have a mental breakdown. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on for the ones that want to continue listening. That was the warning, because I'm about to step on my toes. Alright? Come on. Now, I am not bashing women when I say this, but it's gonna be a little harsh, okay? So, ladies, if you don't like cold water, you might want to put your swimsuit on and put your feet in there first, because it's about to get real nasty right quick. All right. Women are the biggest consumers, okay? They consume. What I mean by consume, I'm not talking about eating. Well, some are, but I'm talking about buying. They buy this, they buy that. They gotta buy this because it's cute. They gotta buy this because it's sexy. They gotta buy this because it's limited edition. They gotta buy this because of that. They gotta buy this because of this. And I'm like, why are you sitting here buying all this stuff and you can barely pay your rent? Oh, that's right, I forgot. You got about 5 kids and you get child support from each one of their baby daddies. Oh, I got you. But no, seriously though, the state looked at that and said, wait a minute, women, they will buy dang near anything. So how can we doggone make some money off of dating? I know. Let's make dating sites and we charge everybody for being on a dating site. And you know who's going to make the most money, or who they're going to make the most money off of? Of course, men. You know why? Because women will stay on a dating site for like a week and then they'll find somebody. They'll have like 30 dudes trying to hit up. 30 guys, right? They'll have like 30 guys in their inbox trying to hit up on them, right? And within a week's time, have a guy like me, you'd be up there a week, a month, a year. You might get like one like. And you say, oh snap, I got a like. And you start talking to her and she answers you in one word answers. Then she's like, how tall are you? And you say, oh, I'm like 5'5". And all of a sudden you never hear from her again. You're like, did she get abducted by aliens? What happened? There you go. That's how life works. That's how life works for me. That is exactly how my reality is today. And people say, oh, you're exaggerating. I am not exaggerating. I remember. I don't know if you remember this, but I remember the Tinder experiment I did. I'm going to go ahead and tell you about this Tinder experiment I did to show you how bad dating is for me and guys like me. Made a Tinder, right? Swipe girls. I was basically, first I was kind of, I won't say picky, I was being selective in the type of women I was liking. I like this kind of girl, like that kind of girl. And I wasn't getting anything, right? So I said, okay. So I started liking every girl I saw, right? Every girl I saw, was ugly, not ugly, big, small, kids, no kids, didn't matter, right? Still wasn't getting anything. I was like, wow. So I was like, this is crazy. Then all of a sudden I got some woman, she had like 8 kids. I think 7 or 8 kids, some craziness like that. And she was really, really big, a really big chick, right? And she didn't have a lot going for herself because, you know, she was in and out of jobs. She did this, she did that. It was just a whole lot of stuff going on, right? So I was like, what's going on with this chick, right? And it was just one thing after another. She had health problems. She couldn't work. She was on disability. She was collecting child support from all the baby daddies, and they were still in the child's life. I was like, you know what? I can't get with this chick. This is gonna be this is gonna be bad. You know, I don't know. Like it just seemed like the more I tried to find out about this chick, the worse it got. You know, and I just couldn't figure it out. It was just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. You know, so my neighbor's probably trying to figure out what am I doing. I'm out here in the woods and we got like a couple of houses out here. You know what's going on? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, okay, nice. Anyway, I'm out of my own business because they got this van just rolled up. I don't know what's going on. It's just like a pedo van, but I'm not gonna say nothing. Anyways, I didn't see anything. Anyways, we're gonna just keep talking. So yeah, so I did the whole dating thing. You know, I made a Tinder and whatnot, and women just kept ignoring me no matter what I did. I would go months and months and months, and I might get like 1 or 2 likes, and then the girl would talk to me in like one-word answers, and eventually she would just completely disappear. I was like, what the world's going on? I was all right. Okay, this ain't working. So you know what I did? I deleted the. I had my profile up for like 2 or 3 years, and out of that 2 or 3 years, I got like maybe 4 or 5 likes, and maybe about two women that I actually talked to within a 2 or 3 year expansion. I thought that was just absolutely insanity, right? I couldn't figure it out. It was crazy, right? So I didn't know. I just couldn't figure out what was going on. So what I did was I deleted that Tinder and I made another Tinder, right? Now this is the one that I actually got kind of funky on. I kind of got like a little tricky on this one. I put in the bio, I put my height, everything, whatever like that, you know. I put in there in all capital letters, I said, the first woman that helps me lose my virginity will get $2,000. That's exactly what I said to bio. And I went from getting maybe like, 1 or 2 likes within a year. 4 likes within a year. And then maybe like 2 matches or whatever. You know, I went from that to, I was getting like 30 women. Well, okay, that's exaggeration. I got like maybe 5 likes every 2 days. That's being generous. I think I was getting maybe roughly 5 likes every 2 days. But by the time the end of the week was there, I had like 15. I had like maybe 10 or 15 like likes or whatever. I was like, what in the world? Women coming from left and right. Hey there, handsome. How you doing? I'm like, wait a minute. What the? I ain't seen this chick before. finding all these women. Like, what am I going on? So it got me a date, and of course, the woman was asking me, "Well, are you serious about the money?" And I'm dead serious. I mean, this chick, doggone, all she wanted was the money. So I could not believe. I said, "So you don't even like me for real?" She was like, "Well, I thought you were gonna give me the money." I was like, "Oh my god." So that basically, well, no, I didn't actually do anything with her, but I was just basically hinting at, you know, that it's a whole nother can of worms I'm not going to go into, but yeah. So this woman broke it off with me, right? And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I did all that just to get curved. So you know what I found out? I started to realize women, I found out what women are attracted to. There's 3 things that women are attracted to: looks, money, and status. That's like, you know, they call it LMS. I didn't coin that. I think that was Wheat Waffles that came up with that. You know, yeah, he came up with that saying, looks, money, status. But I'm gonna actually go and dive a little deeper in that. I think it's looks. You can add tool size to that also. Tool size. And I'm not gonna say it, but if you know what I mean by when I say tool size, okay? What a man's tool is, you know, his, what's between his legs, okay? We're gonna keep it like that, you know? So, yeah, I think that matters too, because I be seeing these guys as like bummy, and they ain't got nothing. Like, what's his name? Savage guy had made a video about he be seeing homeless guys on the public transit, and they up there got wives and or at least a girlfriend and kids and stuff. I'm like, that's insane. And I can confirm that. I made a video. I just uploaded a video about that. I don't know how quick that uploaded, but basically, I made a video basically centered around that, and it's true. You can have absolutely nothing, but if you got that good tool, there will be women literally breaking down windows, breaking out windows, breaking down doors, trying to get at you. You can have literally nothing. She'll let you live with her. She'll let you play video games all day. She'll let you smoke weed, whatever else you want to do. As long as you give her that good tool, you know. I see stuff like this happen all the time. Like I just cannot understand it. I'm like literally the exact opposite of these guys. It's like women don't even want to look at me. They don't even want to be in the same room as me. Like they look at me as like some kind of troll or something. I'm like, okay, I'm not that bad, ladies, but they just treat me like I'm some kind of monster, and I don't understand that. Well, you give off creepy vibes. Look, just sit down and talk with me, and you get to know me better. You'll be alright. But they don't want to do that. They don't want to freaking do that. Man, it's starting to get hot in here now. Man, it's starting to get hot. Man, that heat is kicking, bro. That thing is noise. But anyways, I'm gonna bring this video to a close here, because it's getting late. It's getting hot, and I'm about to get up out of here. So, but yeah, that's how the Tinder thing went, and I, you know, basically ended up getting a date out of it. But you know, she just wanted me for the money. So after that little fiasco, I just deleted the account, which I probably should have kept up there, because I probably could have got more dates like that. Probably could have. Yeah. So basically, what I found out is, if you want to get a woman, all right, like any of you guys that's in my shoes, if you want to get a woman, what you got to do is you got to give women a substantial amount of money. You have to get surgery and get your tool, more efficient, I guess. I'm trying to choose my words selectively. Or you're gonna have to get a height surgery. You're gonna have to break your knees or break your shins, and they have to make you taller. You know, you're gonna have to do that surgery to get taller. I mean, that's something that you can do. You can basically get a whole lot of money, and well, like I said, give a woman a large, substantial amount of money. You can do that also. I mean, there's not really a lot, but there's a lot of things that you can do that sounds crazy to the normal person, but it actually is perfect, because I mean, that's literally probably the only way you're going to be able to actually get a legitimate woman. I mean, I'm just being honest, you know. And it's sad that you have to do all these things just to get a simple woman to just like you, you know. And that lets me know that love is not unconditional. Love is very condition based. You know, you have to have a fancy car. You have to be a certain height. You have to have money. You can have one of any of these things. You can have a lot of money. You can be really tall. You can have a fancy car. You can have say it does help, but I don't know. It kind of goes under the money and the looks, and I mean not money. I mean not looks, but money and status type deal. But I don't know, because I had a very fancy apartment back in the day. I had a nice apartment when I was filming with my dog. I had a real nice apartment, but the women still didn't want to be with me though. I mean, I would talk to them often. They would just like turn their nose at me like I was some kind of scum of the earth or something. So I was like, all right, cool. So yeah, that's basically what I've come to the conclusion that women only love based off of certain conditions. Now, if I'm wrong, ladies, come get me. I'm standing right here. Come get me. Tell me I'm wrong. I'll gladly accept defeat. But they never do, because they know I'm right. That's why. Now, there is probably, I'd say probably, there's a smallest amount of women that probably still love unconditionally, but I mean, where are they at? There's not enough of them, because most of those women that I know are already taken. They're married, in a relationship, whatever like that. So that's basically what I've basically come to the conclusion of. So yeah, and with that, I'm gonna go ahead and call this video good, because I need to get in this house, because I'm getting tired. Or get up in these woods rather. I got a little walk. I gotta get to the path, get to the dwelling place. Up in Nubis 5. Yep. Yeah, we got a little walk down a little dirt road, y'all. I'm just making noises now. Who that walking down that path there? I see somebody walking. They ain't going towards my little place, is they? I think they is. Alright, I might have to talk to them. Alright, I'll hit y'all later. I might have to doggone run somebody's pockets. I'm joking. No. Anyways, hope all of you are staying safe. Have a wonderful week. Even though nobody